Hello guys, how are you today?
Hello.
So today Friday, as we said before, we're going to talk about the non-farm payroll,
Yes.
or NFP in the US. Yeah. So how about on this time we use a different way to define this rate?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's okay, no problem.
So how about if we show them a small video?
Yes. I think some people may not understand why it's very important and what's their real meaning.
Yeah.
And we have some like cartoon movie to show guys what's the info.
Okay, let's show this indicator through a video.
Non-farm payroll. The non-farm payroll is a key economic indicator that's closely monitored by analysts and investors around the world. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics records and reports non-farm payrolls on the first Friday of every month. Policymakers and economists use it to determine the economy's condition and to predict future economic activity levels. The non-farm payroll accounts for about 80% of a nation's gross domestic product workforce. It includes all paid U.S. workers except employees for farms, private households, certain nonprofit organizations, and the general government. The report also estimates all non-farm payroll employees' average weekly earnings. The nation's economy is usually growing when non-farm payrolls are expanding and shrinking when non-farm payrolls are contracting. Larger than expected non-farm payroll increases can cause inflation. Markets tend to respond to non-farm payroll number fluctuations. Foreign exchange market traders will usually sell U.S. dollars when these numbers are below economist estimates because they expect a weakening currency.
Okay, so let's go back. Okay, here we are again. So as you can see in the video, the non-farm payroll is a report. It's a key report, economic indicator for the US, and it represents the number or the total number of paid workers in the US minus farm employees, government employees, private household employees, and employees of some non-profit organizations. Okay, so this economic indicator is really crucial. It's very important to understand the growing of the country, the economic conditions or context of this country. If the payroll, the non-farm payroll, is higher, we can say that the economy is doing better.
Yes,
right?
Because most people get a job. In the future, they will spend money in the market. So this is why it's very important.
More jobs.
Yes, more money.
More money for people.
Yes.
So people invest. For example, you guys, if you get a new job and they pay, let's say they pay 30% more than the previous one, of course you
go shopping
or you will save.
Yes,
but save. It's spending actually.
Yes.
If you save the money in your bank,
yes,
it's a kind of investment. So you still spending your money.
Also in more conditions. We also talk about the federal government will do the interest rate cuts. Maybe they will do that.
Right.
It's based on how the economic data goes. If all the data or most data shows good things or the positive one, they may not do the interest rate cut because it's the end of this month. It's almost there.
Right.
So this is the important economic data. They will consider about that. Right. So this is more important because yesterday, July 4th, Independence Day, the market closed.
Closed,
today, it's big shock. I think it's a big shock for everyone for the market. So let's go back to the economic data. So last month, the data recorded to the 7.5. It's kind of lower number because for the average number it's around 15 to 20. This is the average number. So this is a little bit lower. Also we need to consider about right now it's summertime.
Right.
So for job, Usually we are talking about the full-time job. But
Full-time job,
yeah,
huh?
also we have part-time job. During the summertime, I think some students will go to find a part-time job. It's also
Right.
calculated in the non-farm payroll
Yeah.
index.
In general speaking, we can say that in summertime,
Yes.
more people will go out to work, including more students.
Yes,
Right?
mhm,
Because
yes.
in winter time, students are just studying, let's
Yes.
say like this.
Mhm.
But maybe they're still doing some part-time jobs.
Yes.
But as Ray says, in summertime,
Mhm.
many of those students still do maybe new part-time jobs, or the ones who never did it. Okay, they go to work as a
Mhm.
part-time or even as in a full-time job.
Yes.
So these rates will be higher, in general speaking, in summertime, right? For every country actually,
It will be higher than the last month.
higher as the previous
Yes.
one.
Mhm.
So it will be a boost in the economy.
Yes.
And what will happen with the currency pairs, for example?
If the economic data shows higher than the 7.5, it depends on how higher. If it's around 50 or even more, I think it's very good, the result for this kind of the economic data. The US dollar index should be goes up for the data shows. So this is the first data we need to think about it. Second one is unemployment rate. It's right now it shows 3.6. It's kind of lower. For the average, it's below 4%. Is a good one. Right now it's 3.6. The lowest record during the history, it's a 3.2. So right now it's very close to the lowest. So which means unemployment rate shows it's good thing because it's fully employment rate.
Let's say in America, it's supposed to be happening the same as in the case of Japan.
It's kind of same.
Let's say most of the people can get a job, right?
Yes.
And the employment rate is very low.
Yeah. Also, the employment rate, it's how to calculate that. It's not means if I don't want to go to find a job, I stay at home, with my family, with my mom. I calculating the unemployment rate. No, it's wrong because it's if you guys want to find a job, but you cannot find, it's calculated in the unemployment rate. If
it's very easy to understand. If you are not working,
yes,
you're unemployed.
Also, if I'm working at home, right now we talk about Soho, self-office, home office. I have to go to the office, but I also have income. I already pay the tax.
Well, that counts.
Yeah, so it's not an employment rate.
Right.
So it's different.
You're working.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
You are not going to working, which means you cannot get income. It's not kind of equal.
Let me ask you, what happens if we all trade Forex?
What I mean?
Trade Forex. We trade Forex.
Yes.
We earn money through Forex.
Yeah, because this kind of two economic data, they use together. We need to compare which kind of one is more important. The first of all, non-farm payroll report. It's more important than the unemployment rate. So if two economic data has the opposite way, we need to consider about the first one. It's non-farm payroll report.
No, I said, I mean, understand, but
Yes.
I said, what happens if I earn my money, my monthly money, salary, I mean, not salary, money, by trading Forex?
Yes.
I'm not employed, right? I'm not working for any company.
Yes.
Will I show, my data will be shown in the unemployment roll?
I still didn't get
I'm an unemployment, unemployed person,
Yes.
or I have a work, I have a job.
Yes.
If I just trade Forex?
No, I don't think so. As long as you pay the tax, it's count in the employment rate or unemployment
So when
rate.
we trade Forex, are we paying tax?
No.
So
All the income is tax free.
okay, right.
Yes.
So people who trade Forex,
Yes.
they're supposed to be unemployed people.
No, because
No.
your action is by yourself.
Yeah.
It's not related to any company.
Right. So they're unemployed. They don't have a job.
It's
For the government.
It's
for the
dependent on if you want to be the unemployment, you can be.
If you don't.
But for the government, like calculation, you count to the unemployment rate
Right.
because you don't pay any tax.
Yeah, you don't pay. We don't pay tax.
Yes.
We're not working for any company.
This kind of situation it's already happening in Japan.
Yeah.
It's
You're
most
right.
like housewife. They take care of the family, take care of the children. They have a lot of free time. They do the foreign exchange. They have the income. It's not count in the tax. So the government will say that they are still houseworking.
And they earn their own money.
Yes.
But they are not count as an employer.
Yes.
Right?
Also, it's very important thing is tax free. You don't need to pay any tax.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So let's move on.
So tonight we need to consider about the unemployment rate. If the employment rate continue going to lower, I think this is very good for the federal government in the future. They may not do no change. Because,
right. You mean the interest rate?
Interest rate. Because the market right now is consider about they will do the interest rate cuts start from 50%.
Right. I like this topic, interest rate. Let's share with our friends a little bit about interest rate.
Yes.
What's the logic behind the interest rate? For example, okay, let's say what's the reason the central bank of any country will try to increase the interest rate?
Yes. So the most things is the government or the bank they want to collect the money because they know you guys have the money. If they interest rate, some people will consider about the exchange rate. More income. If I save the money in the bank, I get more interest, more income.
Yeah.
So this is the government or bank will control the money in the market. The amount of the money in the market.
Yeah, there will be more investment.
If too much money in the market, they will do that.
Right.
Yeah. Also, they want to control the inflation rate. If the inflation rate too high, they will use the interest rate increased. So to collect money to control the inflation rate.
Right.
Yes.
But anyway, the currency pair, for example, the US dollar will be affected.
Yes.
In this case, it will get higher, right? If the interest rate it goes high.
Interest rate.
Yeah. If they increase the interest rate, what will happen with the dollar index? Generally speaking, let's say.
It's for sure the price will go up.
Right.
Yes.
So what's the logic behind this? More interest rate, more higher dollar index.
Yes.
Generally speaking, we're not counting the other factors.
Yes.
Many factors.
So for the general speaking, the value of the dollar income or the interest rate income, it's not considered about the domestic people, US people. All over the world, we use the dollar.
Right.
If we know that dollar income interest rate will go up,
there is a demand.
Most people will exchange their own currency to the US dollar.
Right.
The demand of the dollar
is higher.
Will go increase.
So the price
will go increase.
But only if the supply is the same. If the supply is the same.
Yes, supply is the same. Yes.
Because the central bank also controls the supply of dollars.
Yes.
As you say, like a policy.
They can print it.
Right.
They can print it.
It's true.
Yes.
It happened. Okay.
Yes.
So, and the opposite way. We know it's the same logic, but the opposite.
If the interest rate going down or falling or cuts, for sure the value of the money will decrease.
Yeah, let's say people will take that money they invest before when the interest rate was high. They will take out that money from the bank, but that means that money will go into the economy, in the market. So if you have, for example, very, very simple, if you have more dollars or more of your currency in the market, if you have more of something, the price of that something will be decreased.
Yes.
Right? So less interest rate, people take out the money from the bank. Because it doesn't matter if it's companies, people, institutions. That money, that currency goes to the market, and because we have many of that currency, the value will be decreased.
Yes.
So less interest rate, in general speaking, the US dollar in this case will be lower.
Also, the government want to control the inflation rate.
Exactly.
Yes. If in the market the inflation rate is too low, they want like do the interest rate cut and to increase the inflation rate.
Right.
So sometimes we are talking about the inflation rate. Most people will afraid or consider that, but you think healthy go through go up for the economic for the most of the country. Some kind of like inflation is good for economic growth. Yeah. So this is why the federal government set up the 2 point for the deadline. If below 2 point, it's too low.
Right. They have to control.
They have to control. If above 2 point, it's too high.
Take action.
Also, they want to go to control it. So you just Malong said, if the interest rate cuts, which means government or the bank, they don't want money. They don't want to collect money.
Right.
They want you guys to keep the money.
Exactly.
In
this case.
Interesting. Why? Because the value of the dollar decrease. If central bank keep the money, they lose the money.
Yeah.
So they want you guys to take out the money.
Right.
If the value decrease, you take the loss.
They want you to spend that money in the market.
Yes. So this is a tricky one.
Yeah, right. Okay, so how about we analyze some how about some index?
Yes. Okay.
Do you have any index there, the US dollar?
Yes. Okay. Remember the very important thing is 7.5, this number, because the last month.
Can you say again?
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yes. Because last month the non-farm payroll economic data shows 7.5. If this time is the number higher than this one, I think for the US dollar will be the increase.
Increase, right?
Yes. Also
uptrend.
Yeah.
If there is no any other condition.
Yes. If the number lower than 7.5, it's for sure the value of the dollar will decrease. So remember the number 7.5.
Yeah. So the non-farm payroll will be how to say? There will be report every Friday, and the first Friday of every month. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, it's depend on. So yesterday was Independent Day.
Yeah.
If Sunday,
holiday. Yeah.
Friday, it's also the Independent Day.
Yeah.
They may go after a week.
After. Oh, I see.
But it's maybe once a year.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay.
Yes. It's not just often.
Okay, so let's check the first index.
Yes. We see the US dollar right now. For the technical speaking, I consider the price goes up. It's not finished. So in my opinion, for the dollar index in the future maybe increase again. It will be increased.
Okay.
First of all, the KD index, its gold cross shows up. Also, just a second. Also, we see here the MACD index.
Yeah.
2 line gold cross, gold frog.
They
shoot
cross
up.
and they go up.
Yes.
It's that's called the golden cross, right?
You got a golden cross.
Golden cross.
Also, right now the price is above the 200 average movement line.
It's about the average.
Yes, which means shows the price is going up.
Right.
Yes.
Pushing up.
Yes. Also, it depends on tonight. If the number higher than 7.5, more higher, more power.
Right.
If shoots more than 20, I think the dollar index will go up around, go to maybe 98. Yes.
Exactly.
If it just depend for the number of the result.
Right.
If the number very low, 2 or 3, the price go down, go to 96 or even lower. So
I see.
we need to see the report how it shows. This is like the US index. Also, for the euro, if the dollar index goes up, I think euro goes down.
Yeah.
For the
Opposite way.
Yes, it's for sure. Also, we can see the gold price. Most people interested for the gold price. Right now,
It's very interesting, this analysis.
Two pressure, one head, another head goes up and down, up and down. It's two head, just like the mountain above your head. Yes.
Right.
So most of the time the price will decreasing. Yes. Just it's only for the technically speaking.
It's the jumping, right? The person jumping, but the opposite way.
Yes.
Remember you said if it's like this, that person will jump.
Two head.
But now it's like like this.
Yes. It's the same thing. Same thing. So this is the kind of the non-farm payroll for the analyze. Yes. For my opinion, so tonight the number probably will go good one. It's just around 14 or 15, maybe around that.
Okay.
If the number just like that, I think US dollar goes up, for the euro goes down, and also for the gold price shoot down.
Okay.
So this is my opinion. So we need to wait to tonight and 8:30 in some time. We need to see the result. When the number shows, we need to see how to trade. But probably for tonight, dollar index goes up and the gold price goes down.
Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Do you want to analyze a different, I don't know, currency pair or index? Or we done for
yesterday we are.
Because
Wednesday we already
on Wednesday we already analyzed almost all the.
Yes. Why I just choose one currency pair and one gold price? Commodity. Because this kind of economic data only reflect these two kind of trade, euro and the gold price.
And US.
For the direct
USD.
USD is for sure.
Three.
Yeah.
3, right?
Yes, 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. USD Index, euro, and gold price. So this is directly in fact for those. For other ones, they may have other option or may other challenge.
Right.
We don't know. We don't know yet. We cannot make sure. But for US dollar, euro, and the gold price, it's almost for sure.
Yeah, but here we also have to be very careful because we don't know how much it will get higher or how less it will get lower. So
just as I said, more higher, more power. Less higher, less power.
Yeah, but the change in the US index, it doesn't reflect the same power in gold, in the commodity. You know what I mean, right?
Yes, but for this economic data, it's almost same.
It's
almost same.
That's a very, very good advice. If it's almost the same,
yes,
that means it's not so crazy that if you know that the dollar will go up,
Yes.
you sell also gold,
Yes.
and you sell euro.
Euro.
USD Index.
Yes.
Okay, but anyway, guys, be careful.
Yes.
But it's that's the logic behind all this.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to add something else?
It's probably just like that. We
Okay.
need to wait.
Yeah,
Only wait.
8:30, right?
8:30 in the summertime. In the winter time, it's 9:30.
9:30.
Yes.
Okay, so next week, next Wednesday, we're going to have, as we said before, we're going to talk about a special topic. We're going to start with what's the name? Robotics made in China, 2025.
Yes.
Robotics. Revolution made by the Chinese government.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so today is almost there, and we see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
And if you want to say anything, just don't be afraid to comment. We usually post these videos on our social medias platforms. Facebook Education, CBT Markets Education, and CBT Markets Globe.
Okay.
So those mainly those two pages,
Yes.
two platforms.
Learn more, earn more.
Learn more. Yeah, he did that before.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yes. Bye bye.
Take
See
care.
you.
Bye bye.